Chapter 1. Enigma of Youth in Milan, Ohio. In the quaint village of Milan, Ohio, amidst the whispers of destiny, a legend was born in 1847. Thomas Alva Edison, the youngest of 7 spirited siblings, emerged into the world. His parents, Samuel and Nancy Edison, watched as their curious child grew. His eyes alight with a boundless zest for knowledge. Under the nurturing tutelage of his mother, a former schoolteacher, young Thomas embarked on an odyssey of the mind, devouring tomes of science and invention. But not all was easy for the budding genius. A shadow fell upon his world, a hearing affliction that would follow him through the years, yet it never dimmed his brilliant spark. The Edison family abode in Milan was more than a house. It was a crucible of dreams, with ample room for young Thomas to experiment and explore. His father, a jack of all trades, instilled in him the virtues of diligence and perseverance. From carpentry to grain selling, Thomas was his father's apprentice, learning the value of hard work with every task. Yet fate had other plans, and in 1854, financial turmoil beckoned the Edisons to Port Huron, Michigan. This shift marked a new chapter in Thomas's life, a transition from the familiar to the unknown. Port Huron, bustling and vibrant, offered a stark contrast to Milan's serene simplicity. It was here that Thomas encountered the rigid structures of formal education, a system that failed to cage his soaring intellect. Misunderstood by his teachers and disillusioned by traditional schooling, Thomas found sanctuary in his mother's wisdom. She became his mentor, his guide, igniting in him a fiercer passion for the mysteries of the universe. In his makeshift laboratory, the young Edison's world was alight with questions and quests for understanding. His parents, pillars of encouragement, watched as their son transformed simple materials into vessels of discovery. It was in these early years, in the heart of Milan and the streets of Port Huron, that the foundations of a monumental future were laid. The story of Thomas Edison is more than a tale of a boy with a bright mind. It's a saga of unquenchable curiosity and relentless dedication. His journey from a small Ohio village to the pantheon of great inventors is a testament to the power of imagination and the unyielding spirit of inquiry. As we delve into the chapters of his life, remember this is merely the prologue to the symphony of his achievements, a prelude to the illumination he would bring to the world. In the burgeoning town of Port Huron, Michigan, young Thomas Edison's tryst with formal education was as fleeting as a whisper in the wind. Mere months within the confining walls of a classroom were enough to reveal a glaring truth. The traditional methods of schooling were ill-fitted for a mind as unbound as his. His inquisitive nature, a torrent of ceaseless questions, stirred not inspiration, but frustration in his teachers. Observing the quenching of her son's intellectual thirst, Edison's mother, a beacon of foresight and wisdom, took matters into her own hands. Having once graced the role of a teacher, she recognized the glowing ember of potential within Edison and chose to fan it into a blaze. In the warmth of their home, away from the dampening spirits of conventional schooling, Edison's true education commenced. Under the loving guidance of his mother, Edison dove into the depths of science, nature, and the mechanics of invention. Books became his vessels of exploration, each page a gateway to realms unknown. Among the tomes that fueled his passion, one on chemistry held his rapt attention. It was not long before the basement of the Edison home was transformed into a sanctuary of experimentation, a testament to a 10-year-old's boundless curiosity. This humble laboratory, cluttered with bottles, chemicals, and the tools of inquiry, became the crucible where Edison's dreams began to take shape. Day and night, he toiled, each experiment a step on the winding path of discovery. Failures and triumphs danced in tandem, each teaching him lessons more valuable than any textbook could offer. Edison's voracious reading also introduced him to the luminaries of invention, kindling a fire within him to join their ranks. With each passing day, his notebook swelled with sketches and musings of inventions yet to be born. He was not just a boy with dreams. He was a visionary in the making. His fascination with machines and the workings of the physical world grew as he observed and assisted his father. Every task, every repair around the house enriched his practical knowledge, an invaluable treasure for an aspiring inventor. Edison's journey through education was unconventional, a path marked not by desks and chalkboards, but by the relentless pursuit of knowledge through action and inquiry. His early life is a testament to the fact that learning is not confined to the four walls of a classroom, but is a lifelong journey fueled by curiosity and passion. As we reflect on the formative years of one of history's greatest minds, we're reminded that education is a diverse and personal journey. Thomas Edison's story is not just about the birth of an inventor, but about the power of an inquisitive mind to alter the course of one's destiny. It's a narrative that continues to inspire, a clear echo through time that great achievements often begin with a simple question and a child's wonder. Chapter 2. The Dawn of Ingenuity. In the vibrant tapestry of history, the early days of Thomas Edison shimmer with the sparks of nascent genius. Barely 12, with the world sprawling before him like a canvas awaiting its first stroke, young Edison embarked on a journey that would etch his name into the annals of innovation. His first creation, a modest apparatus for tallying votes, sprung forth in 1859, a testament to his precocious mind. Edison's heart swelled with hope for his invention, envisioning it as a beacon of progress. Yet the world hesitated, deeming the device too swift for its time. From this initial setback, a crucial lesson was etched into his spirit. The essence of invention lay in meeting the needs of the people. With a resolve steeled by his early failure, Edison turned his gaze to the practical, the useful, the revolutionary. Fate soon guided him to the bustling world of the telegraph, where, at the tender age of 15, he began to ply his trade. The rhythmic clatter of the telegraph keys was the soundtrack to his dreams, each message sent sparking a new idea within his fervent mind. It was during these formative years that Edison's destiny took a dramatic turn. In a moment brimming with danger, he leaped into action, saving a young life from the steel jaws of the railroad tracks. The child's father, moved by gratitude, offered Edison a gift far greater than gold: knowledge. With newfound insights into the intricate dance of telegraphy, Edison's journey took a pivotal leap forward. His mind, a whirlwind of innovation, birthed invention after invention, each more audacious than the last. The automatic telegraph emerged from his relentless toil, a marvel that propelled communication into a new era. This breakthrough whispered his name in the corridors of the curious and the halls of the hopeful, marking the beginning of his ascent into the pantheon of great minds. Yet what truly set Edison apart was not just the brilliance of his inventions, but the spirit in which they were forged. Each failure, a lesson; each success, a stepping stone. His tireless devotion, his unwavering belief in the power of perseverance became his beacon. His early ventures were not mere experiments in technology. They were crusades against the mundane, quests to enrich and elevate the human experience. As we traverse the tale of Edison's youth, we are reminded that greatness knows no age, that the flames of passion and diligence can ignite world-changing fires. His story is a clarion call to all who dream, a testament to the fact that the journey to greatness begins with a single step, a spark in the dark, an idea. Thomas Edison, the boy who dared to dream, set forth on a path that would illuminate the world, proving that within the heart of the young can lie the vision to change the world. In the relentless rhythm of the iron rails, the narrative of Thomas Edison's life found its tempo. At the tender age of 15, he embarked on an odyssey that would weave his destiny into the fabric of innovation. As a telegraph operator on the Grand Trunk Railroad, Edison found himself at the heart of communication, a vital pulse in the sprawling body of the country. The telegraph, a marvel of its time, became his portal to a world beyond the confines of any one place. It was here, amidst the clatter and buzz of messages zipping through the wires, that Edison's love affair with technology deepened. Each station he worked at, each message he sent, expanded his horizon, fueling his insatiable curiosity about the world and its workings. But the railroad was more than a job. It was a crucible of challenge and opportunity. The role demanded precision and speed, qualities that Edison possessed in abundance. He thrived in this environment, honing his skills and becoming a master of the telegraphic arts. Yet beneath the surface of this skilled operator was the heart of an inventor, relentless and restless. In the shadows of the train cars, Edison crafted a haven for his inventive spirit, a makeshift laboratory in a baggage car. Here, in this rolling sanctum, he tinkered and toiled, pushing the boundaries of what was known, always searching for ways to improve, to revolutionize. His work extended beyond the telegraph. It was an ever-expanding quest for innovation. Life on the railroad was a symphony of motion and thought for Edison. Long hours and hard work were the prices of his passion, but they were prices he paid gladly. Each day brought new challenges, new opportunities to learn and grow. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. An incident, a minor explosion in his makeshift lab, underscored the risks of his endeavors. Yet even this setback was but a brief pause in his relentless march forward. Through his time on the rails, Edison was not merely passing through places but collecting experiences, knowledge, and connections. He observed the pulse of the country, the needs and desires of its people, and this insight fueled his drive to invent, to create solutions that would uplift and transform. His years on the railroad were a mosaic of learning, innovation, and growth. They were the backdrop against which a young dreamer began to see the outlines of his future. Here, in the hum and hustle of the railroad life, Thomas Edison's path began to unfurl, leading him toward the great inventions that would mark his legacy. This chapter of his life, filled with hard work and unyielding determination, is a testament to the power of experience as a teacher. It underscores the truth that every step, every job, every moment can be a cornerstone on which to build a future of greatness. Edison's journey on the railroad was more than a mere job. It was the early forging of a legend, a prelude to the profound impact he would have on the world. Chapter 3. The Telegraph Operator. In the unfolding saga of Thomas Edison's life, his foray into the realm of telegraphy marked a chapter replete with intrigue and boundless potential. Telegraphy, the intricate dance of dots and dashes across wires spanning vast distances, was the era's cutting-edge communication technology. To young Edison, it was a beacon, a means to reach beyond the immediate and touch the pulse of the wider world. His initial brush with this mesmerizing world came during his adventures on the railroad, where the swift and silent messages sparked his curiosity. Fate, in a dramatic twist, presented him with an opportunity disguised as a daring rescue. Saving the life of a child from the clutches of an oncoming train, Edison was thrust into the path of destiny. The child's father, in a gesture of profound gratitude, offered to teach him the art of telegraphy, a skill that would pivot his life toward a future of innovation. With the zeal of a true pioneer, Edison embraced this new world. Morse code, the cryptic language of telegraphy, became his obsession. He immersed himself in its rhythmic patterns, each dot and dash a building block in the grand design of his aspirations. Day and night he honed his skills, his fingers dancing over the telegraph key, a symphony of thoughts transforming into code. But Edison was not content with mere proficiency. He yearned to master and then transcend. Understanding the mechanics of the telegraph device, he peered into its heart, seeking ways to enhance, to refine, to revolutionize. This wasn't just a skill to him. It was a portal to possibilities, the beginning of his odyssey as an inventor. His journey through the world of telegraphy was unconventional, marked not by formal education but by a fierce, self-fueled quest for knowledge. He experimented, tweaked, and reimagined the machinery, always with an eye toward improvement. Telegraphy was more than a profession. It was a canvas for his imagination, a playground for his intellect. As Edison's proficiency soared, so too did his reputation. He ventured into the professional sphere, his talent taking him to cities far and wide, each new telegraph office a nexus of learning and opportunity. Here, amidst the fraternity of fellow operators, he exchanged ideas, absorbed new knowledge, and envisioned future innovations. These formative years as a telegraph operator were instrumental, laying the groundwork for the monumental contributions he would later make to technology. With each message sent and received, with every hour spent in the hum of telegraph offices, Edison was building the foundation of his future. The skills and insights gleaned from this period fueled his later work, leading to enhancements in telegraph systems and beyond. Edison's journey through the world of telegraphy illustrates the profound impact of immersing oneself in a passion. It shows that with dedication and an unquenchable thirst for learning, even the most humble beginnings can lead to extraordinary ends. His time as a telegraph operator was more than a chapter in his life. It was the prologue to a story of legendary innovation, a tale that continues to inspire, reminding us that the mastery of a skill can indeed change the world. During the vibrant years of his youth, Thomas Edison embraced a life of ceaseless wonder, a nomadic journey that painted his days with the hues of adventure and relentless pursuit of knowledge. As a telegraph operator, he didn't anchor himself to any single city. Instead, he drifted from place to place across the United States, each new location a fresh canvas for his ever-expanding vision. This era of Edison's life was a whirlwind of exploration and discovery. In his late teens and early 20s, he was not just exploring the physical world, but also carving his niche within it. The myriad cities he worked in offered a kaleidoscope of experiences, diverse ways of life, and a spectrum of individuals, each contributing to the mosaic of his understanding. For Edison, this constant movement was exhilarating. It kept the flames of his curiosity ablaze and his mind hungry for the next great adventure. He was always poised on the cusp of the new, eager to soak in every experience and wring out the wisdom it offered. His reasons for this peripatetic lifestyle were twofold. Professionally, as telegraph operators were much sought after, Edison was on a quest for opportunities that not only offered financial reward, but also the chance for growth and learning. He was driven by a desire to ascend the heights of his field, to gather all the knowledge he could. On a more personal front, Edison's intrinsic love for experimentation propelled him from city to city. Each new place presented its own set of challenges and puzzles, fueling his inventive spirit and offering fresh perspectives that spurred his creative endeavors. Despite the excitement, this nomadic life was not without its trials. Long hours and the constant need to adapt to new environments posed relentless challenges. Yet, Edison, with his resilient and determined spirit, never allowed these obstacles to dampen his quest. He forged ahead, undeterred, his eyes always fixed on the horizon of possibility. Throughout these nomadic years, Edison also wove a network of invaluable connections. Fellow telegraph operators and budding inventors crossed his path, each exchange seeding the potential for future collaboration. This community of like-minded individuals became a wellspring of shared knowledge and support, a network that would prove crucial in his later years. In this time of ceaseless movement and change, Edison discovered more about himself than ever before. He sharpened his understanding of his own passions and aspirations. It was during these years that a profound realization dawned upon him. His destiny was to be an inventor, a creator of new, a pioneer in technology. This revelation steered his life towards a path of innovation and change-making. Thomas Edison's nomadic years as a telegraph operator were anything but ordinary. They were a testament to the value of exploration, of stepping outside the familiar and embracing the new. His journey underscores the idea that sometimes, to find our true path, we must be willing to venture into the unknown. As we look back on this chapter of his life, it stands as a vibrant segment in the story of a man whose inventions would eventually revolutionize the world. A life marked by adventure, learning, and an unwavering commitment to discovery. Thomas Edison's nomadic years were indeed a prelude to his monumental legacy, a period that prepared him for the extraordinary achievements that lay ahead. Chapter 4. Edison, the Entrepreneur. In the vibrant tapestry of Thomas Edison's life, his role as an entrepreneur is a thread woven with ambition, vision, and an unyielding drive to transform ideas into tangible realities. As he stepped into his early 20s, Edison was not merely an inventor with a portfolio of ideas. He was a visionary ready to plunge into the world of business. The genesis of Edison's entrepreneurial journey was rooted in his profound expertise in telegraphy. He perceived a gap in the market, a hunger for more advanced and efficient telegraph equipment. With a mind brimming with ideas for improvements, Edison saw an opportunity not just to innovate, but to build an enterprise that could bring his visions to life. Embarking on the path of business ownership was a formidable venture for Edison. It was a realm that demanded not just creativity, but also a strategic mind, a knack for planning, and an unwavering commitment. He needed capital to fuel his venture, a suitable space to cultivate his ideas, and a team of talented individuals to bring his visions to fruition. Undaunted by the magnitude of this new challenge, Edison dove in with characteristic determination. He sought out investors, individuals who believed in the potential of his ideas and were willing to financially back his venture. Convincing these early investors was no small feat. It required Edison to step into the role of a salesman, articulating the viability and profitability of his innovations. The city of Newark, New Jersey, became the cradle of Edison's first business endeavor. Its industrial vibrancy and plethora of factories and workshops made it an ideal location for an enterprise centered around improving telegraph equipment. Here, Edison and his team embarked on a mission to enhance the speed and reliability of the telegraph alongside other pioneering electrical devices. As the business gained momentum, it expanded rapidly. more projects came through the door, necessitating a larger team. Edison's staff grew, a collective of skilled workers and engineers, all united under his visionary leadership. Yet Edison was more than a distant proprietor. He was an integral part of the team, working alongside his employees, sharing his insights and valuing theirs. Launching his first business was a pivotal moment in Edison's life. It marked the beginning of his journey as an entrepreneur, a journey where his dual identities as an inventor and a business owner would intertwine. This new venture forced him to consider not just the brilliance of his inventions, but also their marketability and profitability. Through this venture, Edison delved deeper into the business world, gaining insights into the processes of turning innovative ideas into successful products. His first business laid the foundational stones for what would become a storied career, not just as one of the world's most renowned inventors, but also as a savvy business person whose influence extended far beyond the laboratory. Thomas Edison's foray into entrepreneurship was more than a mere chapter in his life. It was a significant stride towards his future triumphs. It was a testament to the power of combining creativity with commercial acumen, a combination that would ultimately cement his status as a luminary, not just in the realm of invention, but in the annals of business history. In the narrative of Thomas Edison's illustrious career, the inception of the invention factory in Menlo Park, New Jersey, stands as a defining moment, a pivot from mere invention to a symphony of innovation. This wasn't just a laboratory. It was Edison's dream sculpted into reality, a sanctuary where the seeds of ideas could sprout and bloom under the nurturing hands of a master. The invention factory was an embodiment of Edison's vision, a large, versatile space equipped with every tool, machine, and material imaginable for the birth of invention. Here, within these walls, Edison and his dedicated team embarked on a journey of relentless experimentation and exploration. It was a beacon of progress, drawing inventors and scientists from across the globe, all magnetized by the potential of what this hub could and would achieve. Edison's ambition for the invention factory was monumental. He aimed to churn out new inventions with clockwork regularity, creations that wouldn't just marvel but fundamentally alter the course of daily life. His focus spanned a spectrum of fields, from the flicker of electric light to the mysteries of sound recording and the complexities of power systems. The factory buzzed with perpetual activity, a constant hum of energy and movement. At the helm was Edison himself, his passion the fuel for the enterprise. His leadership wasn't distant or detached. He was a force intimately involved in every project, guiding his team through the long hours and the labyrinth of challenges that invention entails. His team, a mosaic of talent, shared in his zeal. Inventors, engineers, and workers each brought their unique skills to the table, united by a common drive to convert the intangible into the tangible. But it wasn't just about the work. The invention factory was a crucible for learning and innovation. Edison fostered an environment where creativity was king, where thinking outside the box wasn't just encouraged but expected. He believed that the next great idea could come from any corner, any mind. This ethos bore fruit, most notably in the form of the incandescent light bulb, a beacon that would illuminate the world and etch Edison's name into eternity. But the light bulb was just one of the many marvels birthed in this haven of innovation. Each invention that rolled out of the factory's doors was a testament to what human creativity, coupled with unwavering dedication, could achieve. The invention factory transcended its physical form to become a symbol of progress, a testament to the power of collective imagination and tireless work. It was a place where the future was not just predicted, but actively forged, where dreams were crafted into tangible, life-altering realities. Thomas Edison's invention factory was more than a chapter in his life. It was the stage where he solidified his legacy as a world-renowned inventor. It was a testament to his genius, a showcase of the wonders that can be achieved when vision, talent, and perseverance converge. This chapter, marked by success and ceaseless innovation, stands as a powerful reminder of the limitless potential of the human spirit when fueled by curiosity, collaboration, and an unrelenting drive to push beyond the known into the realm of the extraordinary. Chapter 5. Breakthrough Inventions. In the thrilling narrative of Thomas Edison's life, Chapter 5 unfolds as a testament to his revolutionary contributions to the world of technology, with the spotlight shining brightly on his astonishing creation, the phonograph. This groundbreaking device redefined the realm of sound recording, marking a monumental leap in human ability to capture and replay the essence of sound. The year 1877 witnessed the birth of this idea in Edison's fertile mind. While delving into enhancements for the telegraph and telephone, a spark of curiosity ignited within him, a wonder about the nature of sound and its potential to be encapsulated and revisited. This was an uncharted territory, a concept so radical and exhilarating that it propelled Edison into a frenzy of experimentation. In the heart of his laboratory, surrounded by a team of equally determined individuals, Edison embarked on this audacious quest. They explored various materials and techniques, each trial punctuated with challenges and setbacks. Yet, with an unwavering resolve that had become his trademark, Edison pressed on, fueled by an unshakable belief in the feasibility of his vision. Triumph eventually crowned their efforts. Edison's brilliance birthed a machine capable of recording sound onto a tin foil cylinder, the world's very first phonograph. This seemingly modest apparatus was nothing short of a revolution. The inaugural words it captured, "Mary had a little lamb," resonated far beyond their simplicity, marking the dawn of a new era in sound recording. The phonograph, when unveiled to the public, evoked awe and wonder, akin to witnessing magic. It drew crowds, mesmerized and incredulous, eager to behold this marvel that allowed them to listen to a voice from the past. The phonograph swiftly transcended its novelty to become a sensation, a marvel that people from all walks of life yearned to experience. But the implications of the phonograph extended far beyond entertainment. It heralded new frontiers in education and business, transforming the way people interacted with sound. Musicians, speakers, and everyday sounds could now be preserved and relived, a concept that was once unfathomable. This invention was a resounding affirmation of Edison's genius, his extraordinary capacity to convert the whispers of an idea into a concrete reality that touched the lives of millions. The phonograph wasn't just a device, it was a leap forward in the human understanding and utilization of sound, a cornerstone for industries that would flourish in its wake. Yet, the phonograph was but one jewel in the vast treasure trove of Edison's creations. Its significance, however, is unparalleled. It stands as a monumental impact on society, altering forever the landscape of music and recording industries. The phonograph is not merely an invention, it's a pivot point in history, a catalyst that set in motion waves of further innovation and creativity. As we reflect on the legacy of Thomas Edison and his phonograph, we're reminded of the profound power of innovation. His journey with the phonograph is a vibrant chapter in the annals of technology, a narrative of persistence, creativity, and the relentless pursuit of the unknown. It's a story that continues to inspire, urging us to dream big and never underestimate the ripple effect of a single breakthrough idea. In the grand tapestry of human achievement, Thomas Edison and his phonograph shine as enduring symbols of the boundless potential of the human spirit to innovate and transform the world. In the latter half of Chapter 5, we delve into Thomas Edison's transformative work on the telegraph, a cornerstone of 19th century communication. The telegraph, operating on the pulse of Morse code, was the era's technological marvel, bridging vast distances with its coded messages. Yet, Edison, with his visionary eye, saw beyond its existing capabilities. He envisioned a telegraph that was not only faster, but also more efficient, a leap in the way we connect and communicate. Edison's journey with the telegraph began during his days as a telegraph operator, where his intimacy with the technology revealed its inherent limitations. These observations ignited in him a relentless drive to innovate. He pondered, experimented, and eventually gave birth to inventions that would redefine telegraphy. One of his most significant contributions was the creation of the quadruplex telegraph system. This ingenious invention redefined the capabilities of telegraphic communication, allowing for 4 separate messages to traverse a single wire simultaneously, a feat previously deemed impossible. Prior to this, telegraph lines could carry only one message at a time. The quadruplex telegraph not only doubled the efficiency of these lines, but also heralded substantial savings for telegraph companies. This invention alone catapulted Edison to fame in the realm of telegraphy, a testament to his ingenuity as an inventor. But Edison's aspirations for the telegraph didn't halt with the quadruplex system. His passion for enhancement led to the development of other systems and devices, each iteration refining the telegraph further. He tackled the challenges of line interference, worked towards clearer signal transmission, and enhanced overall reliability. These advancements were pivotal, propelling the telegraph system into a more robust and effective medium of communication. Edison's work on the telegraph was more than a series of technical feats. It was part of a grander vision. He recognized the untapped potential of electrical communication and was determined to push its boundaries, to explore the realms of possibility. His innovations laid the groundwork for future technological marvels, paving the way for the telephone and eventually the Internet. The impact of Edison's improvements to the telegraph reverberated beyond the confines of technology, shaping society itself. His work revolutionized communication, shrinking the world and fostering a new level of connectedness. It was a stride towards the modern, interconnected world we inhabit today. Thomas Edison's work on the telegraph stands as a shining chapter in his storied career, a narrative brimming with innovation, progress, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. His journey with the telegraph is a testament to the power of ideas, the fruits of tireless labor, and the remarkable ability of one individual to leave an indelible mark on the world. In reflecting upon Edison's legacy with the telegraph, we are reminded of the profound ways in which technology can evolve and improve life. His achievements in this field are not just historical footnotes. They are enduring examples of how innovation can reshape our world. Edison's story in telegraphy is a compelling reminder of the transformative power of human ingenuity and the enduring impact that one visionary mind can have on the course of history. Chapter 6. Lighting the World. In the unfolding saga of Thomas Edison's life, the second part of Chapter 6 illuminates his monumental role in pioneering the first power station, a leap that would eventually light the world. While Edison's incandescent light bulb was a beacon of progress, its potential was tethered by the absence of a widespread electrical supply. Recognizing this gap, Edison embarked on a formidable journey to electrify homes and businesses, thereby transforming his invention into an accessible marvel. Selecting the bustling streets of New York City as his canvas, Edison envisioned a central power station that would serve as the heart of an expansive electrical network. This concept was revolutionary, marking the dawn of the electric power industry. But the path to realization brimmed with obstacles. The creation of a power station from the ether of imagination was an endeavor fraught with unprecedented challenges and immense financial demands. Undeterred, Edison plunged into this Herculean task, rallying investors, designing the intricate systems, and orchestrating the construction of miles of electrical wiring. His resolve was unshakable, his dedication tireless. And in 1882, the fruits of his labor were realized with the inauguration of the Pearl Street Station. This wasn't merely a power station, it was the birth of a new epoch. For the first time, electricity coursed through the veins of a city, bringing Edison's luminous vision to life. The success of the Pearl Street Station was the spark that ignited a global transformation. It proved that cities could be powered by electricity, that the night could be banished with the flip of a switch. More power stations followed, and the world began to glow, one city at a time. Edison's venture into the power industry was more than an engineering feat. It was a visionary shift that redefined the human experience. It wasn't merely about bringing light, but about ushering in an era of unprecedented change, where electricity would become the lifeblood of modern civilization. His work in establishing the first power station was a testament to his extraordinary vision and his relentless pursuit of solutions to grand challenges. It was an endeavor that showcased his unparalleled impact on technology and society. Through this, Edison didn't just illuminate the world. He transformed it, steering humanity towards a future bright with the promise of endless possibility. The story of Thomas Edison and the first power station is a chapter steeped in progress, innovation, and the indomitable human spirit. It's a narrative that echoes the transformative power of one idea, one vision, and the relentless pursuit to bring it to fruition. As we reflect on Edison's legacy, the power station stands as a monumental milestone, a beacon that marks the beginning of an era where light and power became heralds of progress and prosperity. It's a reminder of the profound impact one individual can have on the world, lighting the way for generations to come. Chapter 7. Expanding Horizons. As we turn the pages to Chapter 7 of Thomas Edison's story, we witness the broadening scope of his genius, not content to rest on the laurels of his past successes with the light bulb and power station. Edison's relentless curiosity propelled him deeper into the vast expanse of electricity's potential, determined to unlock its mysteries and harness its power to enhance everyday life. Edison's foray into the realm of electricity extended far beyond mere illumination. He envisioned a world where electricity was not just a luxury, but an integral part of daily living, improving efficiency, safety, and accessibility. Among his myriad projects, one significant breakthrough was the invention of the power meter. This device, a now commonplace item, was revolutionary in allowing individuals and businesses to measure their electricity consumption. It demystified energy usage, fostering a more informed public and paving the way for broader, more affordable access to electricity. But Edison's commitment to enhancing the electric experience didn't stop there. He delved into the safety and efficiency of electrical systems, turning his attention to the critical components of fuses and switches. His improvements in these areas were vital, mitigating risks and ensuring that electricity wasn't just convenient, but safe for widespread use. Another cornerstone of Edison's work was the challenge of electrical distribution. The question of how to deliver electricity over long distances was a puzzle he was eager to solve. His work on improving wires and transformers was instrumental in extending the reach of electrical power, driving forward his vision of a world where electricity was accessible to all. Edison's contributions to the field of electricity were not confined to his inventions. He was a trailblazer in the electric power industry itself, founding companies dedicated to building and operating electrical systems. His ambition was grand, to make electricity a reliable, affordable energy source for the masses. The impact of Edison's work in electricity was profound and far-reaching. His inventions and innovations played a pivotal role in the Industrial Revolution, reshaping the landscape of work and daily life. They ushered in new technologies and opportunities, contributing to the foundation of the modern world. Edison's journey through the world of electricity was a testament to his extraordinary vision and talent. He was more than an inventor. He was a vanguard, continually pushing the limits of the possible and shaping the future with each new discovery. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's expansive contributions to electricity, we're reminded of the enduring power of curiosity, innovation, and unwavering determination. His legacy in this field is a vibrant chapter in his story, marked by exploration, innovation, and a profound impact on both technology and society. Edison's work serves as a timeless reminder of what can be achieved when vision is paired with perseverance, and how one person's quest to expand horizons can indeed light up the world, one groundbreaking invention at a time. Thomas Edison's insatiable curiosity and boundless creativity didn't halt at the frontiers of electricity. His inquisitive spirit led him to make significant strides in a multitude of fields, each marked by his signature blend of innovation and practicality. As we delve deeper into his story, we uncover the breadth of his contributions that extended far beyond the realms of light and power. In the field of sound recording, Edison's phonograph was just the beginning. Not content with its initial triumph, he continued to refine and enhance the device, making it more user-friendly and practical. But his auditory adventures didn't end there. Edison's foray into the burgeoning world of motion pictures was a leap into a new domain of entertainment and communication. His development of the kinetoscope, an early motion picture viewer, laid the groundwork for the film industry, transforming the way people experienced stories and events. But Edison's curiosity wasn't confined to sight and sound. He ventured into the realm of energy storage, recognizing the potential of batteries in an electrifying world. His improvements to battery technology aim to make them more efficient and reliable, envisioning a future where batteries powered vehicles and portable devices. Even the intricate world of chemistry didn't escape Edison's gaze. He delved into the discovery of new materials and processes, experimenting with a variety of chemicals and substances. His foray into chemistry wasn't a mere side interest. It was part of a larger quest to understand and harness the elements of science in service of innovation. Perhaps one of Edison's most enduring legacies is his establishment of one of the first industrial research laboratories at Menlo Park. This wasn't just a laboratory, it was a crucible for the future, a model that would shape the very fabric of scientific and technological research. Here, Edison pioneered a new approach to innovation, fostering an environment of collaboration, experimentation, and learning. His contributions across various fields underscored his role not just as an inventor, but as a multidimensional scientist and thinker. Edison's work transcended disciplinary boundaries, reflecting a mind that was constantly seeking, constantly questioning. He didn't just venture into new territories, he expanded the horizons of what was considered possible. The impact of Edison's work in these diverse domains was profound. He didn't just improve life in tangible ways. He shifted paradigms and opened up new pathways for future exploration and discovery. His approach to research and development, his commitment to exploration, and his ability to apply his genius across a spectrum of fields make his story one of diversity and enduring innovation. As we reflect on the broader scientific contributions of Thomas Edison, we're reminded of the limitless potential of human curiosity and creativity. His legacy is not just a collection of inventions, but a testament to the power of exploring the unknown and pushing the boundaries of knowledge. Edison's life is a narrative of never-ending quest for understanding, a journey of expanding horizons and illuminating the world with the light of discovery. His diverse contributions continue to inspire, urging us to look beyond the familiar and venture into the uncharted realms of imagination and possibility. Chapter 8. Edison at Menlo Park. As we journey into Chapter 8 of Thomas Edison's storied life, we find ourselves in the heart of Menlo Park, New Jersey, the site of his legendary laboratory. This place was far more than a mere collection of buildings and equipment. It was a crucible of creativity, a haven where ideas were nurtured into groundbreaking inventions. Day and night, Edison immersed himself in this world of innovation. From the break of dawn till well after the stars claimed the sky, he toiled alongside his dedicated team. The laboratory was a vibrant workshop, bristling with tools and materials for every conceivable kind of experimentation, from electrical endeavors to chemical tests and mechanical creations. Menlo Park buzzed with constant activity, a symphony of working, experimenting, and brainstorming. It was a place electric with excitement and potential, where each day held the promise of discovery. Edison thrived in this environment, his spirit kindled by the sheer energy of creative pursuit. But Menlo Park was more than Edison's workshop. It was a reflection of his leadership and vision. He wasn't just an inventor within these walls, he was a mentor and guide. His team, a group of skilled individuals from various disciplines, worked in close collaboration under his direction. Edison fostered a culture of creativity and mutual respect, encouraging his team to think outside the box and contribute their own unique insights. The path of innovation at Menlo Park was not without its obstacles. The team faced numerous challenges and setbacks, with experiments failing and inventions falling short of expectations. Yet these hurdles did not dampen their spirit. Instead, they fueled a collective determination, a resolve to learn from failure and persist in their quest for solutions. The laboratory was also a center for learning and inspiration. Curious visitors from around the globe made pilgrimages to Menlo Park, eager to witness Edison's work and the buzz of activity that surrounded it. Edison, ever the proud inventor, welcomed these guests, delighted to share his achievements and the dynamic environment that made them possible. Menlo Park transcended its physical boundaries to become a symbol of progress and innovation. It was here that the future was being shaped, an embodiment of the spirit of the age. The laboratory became a source of inspiration for countless others, a tangible proof of what could be accomplished with vision and hard work. Throughout his time at Menlo Park, Edison's legacy as an inventor was forged and solidified. It was the birthplace of many of his most significant inventions, and the place where he rose to fame and recognition. The laboratory was more than a mere setting for his work. It was a pivotal character in his story of innovation. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's time at Menlo Park, we're reminded of the enduring power of a supportive and collaborative environment. His experiences there underscore the importance of perseverance, teamwork, and an unyielding passion for exploration. Edison's Menlo Park laboratory stands as a testament to the remarkable feats that can be achieved when we have the right space, the right team, and the right spirit to pursue our dreams and make them a reality. It's a legacy of innovation and aspiration, a beacon for all who dare to dream and do. Menlo Park was more than just a site for experimentation. It was a dynamic hub where inventive minds congregated, drawn together by Thomas Edison's vision of a collaborative breeding ground for innovation. This environment was not merely about the physical space, but the vibrant community it fostered, teeming with energy, creativity, and the shared pursuit of discovery. Edison was a firm believer in the collective power of diverse minds. He assembled a team as varied as it was talented: engineers, machinists, scientists, draftsmen, each bringing their own expertise and perspective to the table. This melting pot of skills and knowledge formed a formidable force, united by a common passion for invention and the thrill of uncharted territory. In this inventive ecosystem, ideas didn't just circulate, they thrived. The culture of open exchange and collaboration was palpable. Team members juggled their individual projects while contributing to others, engaging in dialogues that sparked solutions and spurred innovation. This communal approach to problem-solving and learning was the crucible from which many successful inventions emerged. But what truly set Menlo Park apart was the sense of community that pervaded it. The team didn't just work together. They shared the roller coaster ride of innovation, from the frustrating lows of setbacks to the exhilarating highs of breakthroughs. Edison was more than their leader. He was the catalyst, inspiring his team with an unrelenting drive and a vision that dared to dream big and challenge the status quo. The atmosphere at Menlo Park was electric, a blend of rigorous work and the sheer joy of creation. It was an environment that embraced risk and celebrated curiosity, where the norm was to push boundaries and constantly venture into the unknown. The reputation of Menlo Park grew far and wide, drawing visitors and fellow inventors eager to witness Edison's laboratory and his team of visionaries. The impact of this community was profound, contributing significantly to the fields of technology and science with inventions that forever altered the course of history. Menlo Park transcended its physicality to become a symbol of collective creativity and a model for future research and development teams. It demonstrated the extraordinary feats that can be achieved through collaboration and diversity, where the sum is truly greater than its parts. Thomas Edison's Menlo Park is a chapter of unity, innovation, and shared dedication. It highlights the importance of fostering an environment where ideas can cross-pollinate, and people are encouraged to think beyond the confines of their expertise. The legacy of Menlo Park is a testament to the power of a supportive and dynamic community, a beacon for all who believe in the transformative power of collective imagination and endeavor. It stands as an enduring tribute to Edison's genius, not just as an inventor, but as a visionary who understood the incredible potential of bringing together different minds to light up the world. Chapter 9. Challenges and Rivalries. In Chapter 9, we delve into the tumultuous period of Thomas Edison's life, marked by the famed War of the Currents, a fierce intellectual and technological rivalry with another brilliant mind, Nikola Tesla. This wasn't a battle of fists or weapons, but a clash of ideologies and electrical currents, a competition that would determine the course of the electrical future. At the heart of this conflict were two contrasting types of electrical currents: Edison's direct current, DC, and Tesla's alternating current, AC. Edison, a staunch proponent of DC, argued for its safety and suitability for home use. On the other side, Tesla championed AC for its efficiency and superior capability, particularly over long distances. The public arena became the stage for this intense debate, a war of words and demonstrations as both Edison and Tesla sought to sway public and industrial opinion. Edison, in an attempt to highlight the dangers of AC, conducted dramatic demonstrations that often involved the harm of animals, aiming to prove its potential threat to human safety. Meanwhile, Tesla, confident in the safety and superiority of AC, countered with his own displays, famously using AC on himself to demonstrate its harmlessness. This war of currents was more than a personal feud. It was a pivotal moment in the history of electricity. It captured the public's imagination and sparked widespread interest in the future of electrical power. The outcome of this debate would shape the development of the electrical grid and have lasting implications for the industry. Despite the intensity of the competition, the war of currents served as a catalyst for innovation and exploration. It forced both Edison and Tesla to refine their arguments and technologies, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in electrical science. In the end, AC emerged as the dominant force for the main electrical grid due to its ability to efficiently transmit power over longer distances. However, DC maintained its importance in certain applications, proving that both currents had their place in the electrical landscape. For Edison, this period was fraught with challenges, a time when his beliefs and inventions were put to the test against a formidable opponent. Yet it was also a time of immense learning and growth, pushing him to further his understanding and development of electrical technology. The War of Currents is a significant chapter in Edison's narrative, one that highlights the importance of debate, competition, and the clash of ideas in driving progress. It serves as a powerful reminder that challenges and rivalries, while often difficult, can lead to significant advancements and a deeper understanding of our world. Edison's role in this epical battle cements his place in the annals of electrical history, not just as an inventor but as a passionate advocate for his beliefs. It's a story of conflict and confrontation, but ultimately one of contribution to the shaping of the modern world. This chapter, steeped in challenges and rivalries, stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of inquiry and the relentless pursuit of innovation that defined Thomas Edison's life and legacy. Within the tapestry of Thomas Edison's life, his rivalry with Nikola Tesla is a vibrant thread, illustrating the complexities of competition and the relentless drive for innovation. This clash of titans, part of the larger war of currents, was not merely a professional contest. It was a deep-seated personal rivalry stemming from fundamentally different visions and approaches to electricity. Both Edison and Tesla were luminaries in their own right, each wielding brilliant minds and an unyielding passion for invention. Their divergence began when Tesla, initially working for Edison, found his radical ideas for alternating current, AC, dismissed by Edison, a staunch proponent of direct current, DC. This professional disagreement was the spark that ignited a fierce and enduring competition. Frustrated by the constraints of working under Edison and driven by a conviction in his own theories, Tesla struck out on his own. Determined to prove the superiority of AC, he dedicated himself to developing systems that would outperform Edison's DC. Thus, two of the greatest minds in the history of electricity found themselves at odds, each striving to assert the dominance of their respective currents. The rivalry between Edison and Tesla was intense and public, capturing the attention and imagination of people worldwide. Both inventors threw themselves into their work with a fervor, driven not just by the desire to advance their technologies, but also to outdo one another. This competition became a spectacle of innovation, with each new invention and demonstration fueling the fires of their contest. Despite the personal and professional tensions, the rivalry between Edison and Tesla was a crucible of creativity and progress. It compelled both men to push the boundaries of their ingenuity, leading to a flurry of inventions and improvements that would forever alter the landscape of electricity and technology. This period of competition was marked by both triumphs and setbacks for each inventor. Yet, through all the challenges, neither Edison nor Tesla relented in their pursuit of innovation. Their relentless inventiveness was not just about personal victory. It was about shaping the future, about harnessing technology to transform the world and improve the human condition. The rivalry between Edison and Tesla is a significant chapter in the narrative of both men. It highlights the profound impact of competition in spurring innovation and the way differing perspectives can drive progress. Their contest was not just a battle for technological supremacy, but a demonstration of how two visionary minds, even in opposition, could advance civilization. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's rivalry with Nikola Tesla, we see a story rich with lessons about the nature of innovation, the importance of perseverance, and the incredible advancements that can arise from the clash of ideas. Their competition was a testament to their extraordinary talents and a pivotal force in the journey to light the world. It's a chapter that underscores the enduring significance of challenges and rivalries in the quest for discovery and the ceaseless pursuit of turning the sparks of imagination into the beacons of progress. Chapter 10. Personal Life. In the final chapter of Thomas Edison's narrative, we step beyond his public persona as a prolific inventor to explore the rich tapestry of his personal life. Behind the inventions and accolades was a man who cherished his role as a family man and valued the deep connections he forged throughout his life. Edison's journey into family life began with his marriage to Mary Stilwell in 1871. At the time, Mary was just 16 and Edison was 24. Together, they welcomed 3 children into the world: Marion, Thomas Jr., and William. Despite the demanding hours his work required, Edison's love for his family was evident. He endeavored to be present and engaged in their lives, carving out time amid his busy schedule to be with them. Tragically, Mary's life was cut short in 1884, leaving Edison to navigate the challenges of single fatherhood. This period was undoubtedly one of profound grief and adjustment for Edison as he balanced the immense responsibilities of his work with the needs of his young family. In 1886, Edison found love again with Mina Miller, a woman 20 years his junior. Their union brought another 3 children into Edison's life: Madeleine, Charles, and Theodore. Mina was more than a partner. She was a pillar of strength and support, managing their home and social engagements and playing a significant role in Edison's life, both personally and professionally. Beyond his family, Edison was a man of many friendships and professional relationships. He was well liked and respected by his peers, known for his good sense of humor and fondness for storytelling. These friendships provided a vital source of support and camaraderie, offering Edison a respite from his labors and a chance to engage with the world outside of his inventions. Edison's life was a balancing act, a constant navigation between his devotion to his work and his commitment to his family and friends. He faced trials and tribulations, from the loss of his first wife to the challenges of raising a large family while being consumed by his work. Yet, through it all, he remained a dedicated husband, a loving father, and a loyal friend. Thomas Edison's personal life is a poignant and essential part of his story. It reveals the man behind the myth, a man who was not just an inventor, but also a human being, with a heart full of love, loss, and enduring commitment to those he held dear. His life reminds us of the importance of balance, of the need to nourish the relationships that sustain us, and of the profound impact our personal lives have on our professional endeavors. As we close the book on Thomas Edison's life, we're left with a portrait of a man of complexity and depth, a man whose achievements were not just technological, but deeply personal. His story is one of triumph and tragedy, of relentless pursuit of innovation, and of unwavering dedication to family and friends. It's a reminder that behind every great achievement lies a human story, a story of love, struggle, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Beyond the confines of his laboratory and the world of invention, Thomas Edison's life was richly woven with various interests and simple pleasures that provided balance and inspiration. His personal life was a testament to the idea that a well-rounded existence fuels creativity and contentment. Edison found solace and rejuvenation in the great outdoors. He was an avid camper and fisherman, relishing the tranquility and the break from his rigorous work routine that nature provided. These excursions into the wilderness were not just recreational. They were a source of inspiration and reflection for Edison, offering him the quietude necessary to think and conceive new ideas. His intellectual curiosity was not confined to scientific texts and experiments. Edison was a voracious reader, with a vast personal library housing thousands of books on a myriad of subjects. He believed in the power of knowledge and the broadening of one's horizons through reading. This expansive library was a testament to his belief that understanding diverse subjects could spark creativity and innovation. Music was another of Edison's passions, one that not only provided enjoyment, but also influenced his work. His love for music was a driving force behind his improvements to the phonograph. Edison's desire to enhance the way people experienced music was intertwined with his own enjoyment of it, illustrating how personal interests can often fuel professional endeavors. Edison's life was also enriched by the relationships he fostered. He maintained a close circle of friends, including fellow inventors and business associates, who provided him with companionship and support. His sense of humor and lively disposition made him an engaging and beloved figure among his peers. These relationships were a vital source of comfort and joy in Edison's life, offering him a respite from the demands of his work. Despite his monumental success and fame, Edison led a relatively simple life. He was not one to indulge in the trappings of luxury or flaunt his wealth. Instead, he focused on his work, his interests, and living a life that reflected his values. This simplicity was a hallmark of his character, emphasizing that contentment and fulfillment come not from material wealth, but from a life well lived. Edison's personal life was an integral part of his identity, showing the world that he was more than an inventor. He was a man of diverse interests and passions. His engagement with nature, literature, music, and friendships illustrates the importance of a balanced life. It's a reminder that taking time to enjoy the world and foster relationships is not just a pleasure, but a necessity, providing the energy and inspiration needed to fuel one's professional endeavors. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's life outside of inventing, we see a story not just of a prolific inventor, but of a man who understood the value of balance, diversity, and simplicity. His personal life is a testament to the idea that a life rich in hobbies, interests, and relationships is a life full of inspiration and joy, a life that is truly well lived. Chapter 11. The Wizard of Menlo Park. Thomas Edison's metamorphosis into the Wizard of Menlo Park is a tale of wonder, a story that captures the awe and admiration his groundbreaking work inspired across the globe. This moniker was not just a nickname, it was a testament to the magical and transformative nature of his inventions, evoking the sense of amazement people felt as they witnessed the fruits of his genius. Edison's ascent to fame began with his early inventions, each a stepping stone that elevated his status. The phonograph was a marvel that captured the public's imagination, a device unlike anything people had ever seen or heard. It was a spectacle of sound, making Edison a household name and drawing curious crowds eager to see the man behind this unprecedented invention. However, it was the invention of the light bulb that truly catapulted Edison into the annals of fame. This brilliant creation illuminated the world in a literal sense, bringing light to homes and streets, transforming night into day. The light bulb was not just an invention, it was a revolution, and Edison was its architect. People didn't just see him as an inventor, but as a visionary who had dramatically altered the course of daily life. Edison's contributions to electricity further solidified his legendary status. His establishment of the first power station and his efforts to electrify cities underscored his dual role as both an inventive genius and a savvy entrepreneur. These achievements were not just technological triumphs, they were milestones of human progress. And Edison was at the forefront, leading the charge. His fame knew no borders, spreading far beyond the shores of America to touch every corner of the world. Edison became an international icon, a symbol of innovation, progress, and the limitless potential of human ingenuity. His name was synonymous with invention, and his life's work inspired generations to dream and dare. Yet with great fame came great expectations. The world watched, anticipating each new creation, expecting Edison to continue delivering wonders. This pressure was immense, but Edison, ever the consummate inventor, remained dedicated to his craft, undeterred by the weight of his own legacy. He continued to work, to invent, and to explore, driven by an insatiable curiosity and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. Edison's rise to fame as the Wizard of Menlo Park was a tribute to his tireless work ethic, his unparalleled talent, and the profound impact of his inventions. He was more than a public figure. He was a beacon of human achievement, a reminder of what can be accomplished with creativity, persistence, and an unwavering commitment to innovation. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's journey to becoming the Wizard of Menlo Park, we see a narrative rich with accolades and influence. It's a story that highlights the profound effect one individual can have on the world. His fame is a reminder of the enduring value of imagination and the power of great achievements to garner admiration and respect. Edison's legacy as an inventor and as a legendary figure in history is a testament to his extraordinary life. A life that illuminated the world not only with his inventions, but also with the brilliance of his renown. Thomas Edison's transformation into a public figure was as complex as it was fascinating. Known globally for his inventions, he was also a man of myriad public perceptions, a figure both revered and critiqued, embodying the dualities of fame and human nature. To many, Edison was a quintessential hero, an emblem of American innovation and the very spirit of progress. His creativity and relentless dedication were sources of national pride. People were captivated by his success stories, the creation of the light bulb, the wonders of the phonograph, and the electrification of cities. These narratives were not just tales of invention, but beacons of human potential, and Edison was the luminary leading the way. Yet, beneath the veneer of admiration lay a more contentious view of Edison, as a shrewd and tough businessman. His numerous legal battles and fierce competition with other inventors painted a picture of a man driven perhaps too relentlessly by ambition. His involvement in the War of Currents, especially the rivalry with Nikola Tesla, highlighted a side of Edison that some viewed as ruthless. Critics argued that his quest for success occasionally overshadowed the finer ethics of fairness and collaboration. The dichotomy of Edison's public image was further complicated by accusations that he capitalized on the work of others, a claim that muddied the waters of his storied legacy. In the eyes of some, Edison was not always the noble inventor, but a figure who navigated the murky intersections of innovation, credit, and recognition. Despite the criticisms, Edison remained a figure of immense admiration for many. His contributions to technology and society were undeniable, and his impact on the world was profound. For every detractor, there were countless others who saw Edison as a visionary who had significantly advanced the human condition. The public perception of Thomas Edison is a testament to the complexity of fame and the multifaceted nature of human achievement. It reflects the reality that public figures are often seen through a prism of varied opinions and perspectives, each colored by personal beliefs, cultural contexts, and individual experiences. Edison's story is a reminder of the enduring power of public opinion and the myriad ways in which a person's legacy can be interpreted. It's a narrative that underscores the importance of understanding the full spectrum of a person's life and contributions, recognizing that greatness is often accompanied by controversy and that history's figures are as complex as the times they help shape. As we consider the legacy of the Wizard of Menlo Park, we are reminded that the story of any individual, especially one as influential as Thomas Edison, is never black and white. It's a story rich with achievements and contradictions, a reflection of the inherent complexities of a life lived in the relentless pursuit of progress. Thomas Edison, in all his fame and infamy, remains a figure of enduring fascination, a man whose life and work continue to spark debate, admiration, and reflection. Chapter 12. Later Inventions. In the twilight of his illustrious career, Thomas Edison, the luminary who had already revolutionized sound recording and electrification, set his sights on a new frontier, the burgeoning world of motion pictures. This chapter of his journey underscores his ceaseless quest for innovation and his profound impact on the entertainment industry. In the late 1880s, with his reputation already cemented through his work with sound and electricity, Edison's curiosity veered toward capturing and reproducing the marvel of moving images. The task was daunting, necessitating the fusion of multiple technologies and a deep understanding of both photography and mechanics. Undaunted, Edison and his dedicated team embarked on this ambitious project, experimenting tirelessly with various methods and materials in pursuit of this groundbreaking vision. Their perseverance bore fruit with the development of the kinetoscope, an early motion picture camera and viewer. This compact device, which allowed a single person to watch moving images through a peephole, was a marvel of ingenuity. A strip of film, rapidly moving to create the illusion of motion, offered viewers an unprecedented visual experience. The kinetoscope wasn't just an invention, it was the gateway to a new form of entertainment, radically different from anything that had come before. Edison's foray into motion pictures didn't just add to his already considerable fame. It laid the cornerstone of the modern film industry. From the kinetoscope sprang movie theaters, cinema, and a global fascination with the art of film. People were enchanted by the ability to see stories come to life, to watch narratives unfold in moving images right before their eyes. This invention transformed entertainment, offering a novel and captivating way for people to engage with visual stories. The impact of Edison's motion picture camera extended far beyond its immediate success. It demonstrated his versatility and relentless drive to explore uncharted territories. Always a pioneer, Edison's venture into film exemplified his enduring spirit of creativity and innovation. The motion picture camera was more than just another notch in Edison's belt of inventions. It was a testament to the transformative power of technology. It reshaped the entertainment landscape, giving birth to an industry that would grow to define cultural experiences worldwide. This achievement was a significant addition to Edison's legacy, highlighting his profound and varied contributions to modern life. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's invention of the motion picture camera, we are reminded of the enduring legacy of his innovations. His work in film is a story of vision, determination, and the relentless pursuit of the new. It's a narrative that illustrates the profound impact one person can have on shaping an industry and altering the way people experience the world. Edison's journey into motion pictures is not just a chapter in his life. It's a pivotal moment in the history of entertainment, marking the dawn of a new era of visual storytelling and the magic of cinema. Thomas Edison's relentless pursuit of improvement didn't end with the initial success of the phonograph. Recognized as a pivotal moment in sound recording, the phonograph was merely the starting point for Edison. His continued work in this field was driven by a desire to enhance sound quality and usability, efforts that would forever change the auditory landscape. Following the phonograph's debut, Edison quickly recognized its limitations and potential for enhancement. Determined to refine this revolutionary device, he embarked on a journey to improve both the fidelity and durability of sound recording. The tinfoil cylinders of the original phonograph, while innovative, offered poor sound quality and were far from durable. Edison's introduction of wax cylinders was a significant leap forward. These new cylinders provided clearer sound and were more robust, making the phonograph a more practical and appealing option for the public. But Edison didn't stop at the medium of recording. He delved into the very mechanics of the phonograph, refining its components to improve its recording and playback capabilities. His goal was not just to invent, but to perfect, ensuring that the phonograph was not only a marvel of technology, but also a reliable and user-friendly device. Edison's vision for the phonograph extended beyond the realm of invention. He foresaw a world enriched by easy access to music and spoken word, a society where entertainment and education could be experienced through the power of recorded sound. The phonograph, in Edison's eyes, was more than a machine. It was a portal to new cultural and informational experiences. The impact of Edison's continued work in sound recording cannot be overstated. His advancements laid the foundation for the modern music industry, enabling not just the recording of sound, but its preservation and sharing across time and space. Edison's enhancements transformed the phonograph into a cultural phenomenon, bringing new forms of entertainment and learning into homes and lives around the world. Edison's contributions to sound recording exemplify his broader approach to invention. He was not satisfied with initial success. He sought continual improvement, always questioning, always refining. His work in this area is a testament to the enduring power of innovation and the importance of responding to the needs and possibilities of the time. As we reflect on Thomas Edison's advancements in sound recording, we see a chapter marked by ceaseless innovation and significant cultural impact. It's a story that underscores the importance of ongoing improvement and the profound effects that such advancements can have on technology and society. Edison's work in sound recording is a reminder of how a commitment to enhancement can lead to lasting changes, shaping how we interact with and understand the world around us. It's a narrative of a man not content with the status quo, always pushing forward, always lighting the way to new discoveries and experiences. Chapter 13. The Businessman. In Chapter 13, we explore another facet of Thomas Edison's genius, his acumen as a businessman. Edison recognized that the true potential of an invention lies not just in its creation, but in its widespread adoption and practical application. To this end, he ventured into the world of business, establishing companies that would bring his revolutionary inventions to the masses. Edison's entrepreneurial journey was marked by the formation of several companies, each grounded in his innovative work. These enterprises were the conduits through which his inventions like light bulbs, phonographs, and motion picture equipment reached people and reshaped their lives. They were not merely commercial ventures, they were extensions of his inventive vision, translating his ideas into tangible products and services. One of Edison's flagship enterprises was the Edison Electric Light Company. Founded to develop and market the electric light bulb, this company was instrumental in illuminating homes and streets across the globe. It stood at the forefront of the electrical industry, a testament to Edison's foresight and determination to brighten the world. Another pivotal venture was the Edison Illuminating Company, focusing on power generation and distribution. This company laid the groundwork for the modern electrical grid, constructing power stations and extending the reach of electricity to businesses and residences alike. It was an endeavor that propelled society into a new era of energy consumption and convenience. In the realm of sound recording, Edison's company produced phonographs and the necessary wax cylinders, playing a crucial role in the burgeoning music industry. These products didn't just capture sound. They captured imaginations, offering people a novel form of entertainment and artistic expression. Edison's involvement in his companies went beyond mere ownership. He was actively engaged in their management and direction. His hands-on approach ensured that his vision was faithfully executed, guiding each enterprise through the myriad challenges of competition, legal battles, and financial pressures. The impact of Edison's companies extended far beyond profitability. They were catalysts for new industries, reshaping lifestyles and work environments. They were integral to the broader narrative of the Industrial Revolution, embodying the spirit of progress and innovation. Through his ventures, Edison demonstrated that he was not merely an inventor secluded in his lab, but a visionary leader in the business world. His ability to marry invention with entrepreneurship showcased his multifaceted talent and his understanding of the broader implications of his work. Thomas Edison's foray into business is a compelling chapter in his life story. It reflects the symbiosis between invention and commercialization, highlighting the importance of transforming ideas into accessible solutions. His journey as an entrepreneur is a reminder of the vital link between creativity and market viability, a testament to his legacy not just as an inventor, but as a pioneering businessman who helped shape the modern world. This narrative is not just about technology. It's about a man who was as adept in the boardroom as he was in the laboratory, a man whose contributions continue to influence our lives in myriad ways. Thomas Edison's legacy as an inventor is inextricably linked to his savvy as a businessman. He understood that the true value of innovation lies not only in creating groundbreaking technologies, but also in making them accessible and beneficial to the masses. This chapter delves into Edison's approach to the business of innovation, revealing how his entrepreneurial mindset was as crucial to his success as his inventiveness. Edison recognized that to translate his inventions into societal impact, he needed a robust understanding of the market. He was constantly attuned to the needs and desires of the public, aiming to develop products that not only sparked interest but also fulfilled a practical purpose. This market-oriented approach was fundamental to the commercialization of his inventions, guiding everything from product development to manufacturing and quality control. In every facet of his businesses, Edison was actively involved. He didn't just delegate. He dived into the details of product development, always seeking ways to improve efficiency and ensure the highest quality. He understood that the reputation and success of his companies hinged on the reliability and performance of their products. Another cornerstone of Edison's business strategy was his adept use of patents. He held a prolific portfolio of patents that protected his inventions, preventing others from exploiting his innovations without authorization. These patents were more than just legal safeguards. They were valuable assets, contributing to his income and solidifying his position in the competitive landscape of innovation. Edison was also a master of marketing and public relations. He knew the power of publicity and how to leverage it to his advantage. Through public demonstrations and savvy engagement with the media, he captured the public's imagination, making his inventions the talk of the town and creating a demand for them in the market. The business world was not without its challenges for Edison. He faced stiff competition across various sectors, from electricity to sound recording and motion pictures. This competitive pressure served as a constant impetus for innovation, pushing him to continually refine his inventions and stay ahead in the relentless race of progress. Edison's holistic approach to innovation, blending technology with business acumen, was revolutionary. He was not just an inventor working in isolation. He was a pioneer of modern entrepreneurship, demonstrating how inventors can and should engage with the market to bring their creations to fruition and into the lives of people. Thomas Edison's role in the business of innovation is a testament to his multifaceted genius. It underscores the importance of coupling invention with strategic business thinking, highlighting how success in innovation is not just about what you create, but also how you bring it to the world. His story is a powerful narrative about the intersection of technology and commerce, about the journey of transforming inventions from mere ideas into integral parts of everyday life. It's a story that continues to inspire, reminding us that the spirit of innovation is as much about business savvy as it is about creative genius. Chapter 14. Final Years. In the twilight of his life, Thomas Edison, the prolific inventor and indomitable spirit of innovation, entered a period of contemplation and retrospection. His journey from a curious, ambitious young man to a venerated figure in history was marked by relentless pursuit and profound achievements. As he aged, Edison looked back on a career that was not just long but transformative, both for himself and for the world. Edison's array of inventions and improvements had left an indelible mark on society. From the phonograph to the electric light bulb, from motion picture technology to advancements in telegraphy and sound recording, his creations had reshaped everyday life, altering how people interacted, worked, and entertained themselves. These weren't just innovations. They were the building blocks of modern civilization. Pride swelled in Edison's heart as he reflected on his past, a testament to a life of dedication and tireless effort. Despite the hurdles, the failures, and the skepticism he had faced, he had stayed true to his vision, relentlessly pushing the boundaries of the possible. Yet his reflection wasn't devoid of self-critique. Edison contemplated the roads not taken, the inventions that didn't come to fruition, and the challenges that had stymied him. This introspection was a hallmark of his unyielding commitment to learning and growth. In recognition of his monumental contributions, Edison's final years were adorned with accolades and honors. The world paid homage to his genius, celebrating him as one of the greatest inventors of all time. These tributes were not just accolades for his past accomplishments, they were affirmations of the enduring impact of his work. But Edison's gaze was not fixed solely on the past. He also pondered the future, considering the legacy he would leave behind. He hoped his inventions would continue to serve humanity, inspiring future generations to pursue their curiosity, to innovate, and to envision a better world. He envisioned a future continually illuminated by the light of progress, sparked by his own creations. Thomas Edison's final years were a poignant blend of reflection, honor, and forward-looking hope. They were a time when the grand scale of his contributions came into full view, not just in the realm of technology, but in the broader tapestry of human history. His life story, marked by both brilliance and resilience, serves as a powerful testament to the impact one individual can have. As we contemplate Edison's reflections on his achievements, we're reminded of the importance of looking back on our own journeys, recognizing our impacts, and learning from our paths. Edison's final years underscore the profound legacy of a man who dedicated his life to pushing the frontiers of the known, a man whose story is not just one of inventing, but also of inspiring. It's a narrative that continues to resonate, reminding us of the enduring power of curiosity, perseverance, and the unrelenting pursuit of progress. As Thomas Edison's life drew to its close, his legacy, vast and varied, was already cemented in the annals of history. More than just a collection of inventions, his legacy is a beacon of innovation, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. It's a legacy that extends far beyond the tangible products of his genius to encompass the very spirit of invention. Edison's impact on the world is immeasurable. His creations, from the incandescent light bulb to the phonograph and the motion picture camera, sparked new industries and transformed everyday life. They revolutionized how people perceive and interact with the world, introducing new dimensions of entertainment, communication, and convenience. His work in electricity didn't just illuminate the dark, it powered the future, laying the groundwork for the electrified world we inhabit today. But Edison's influence wasn't confined to his tangible inventions. His recognition and accolades from around the globe were a testament to the universal respect and admiration he garnered. His name became synonymous with creativity and ingenuity, commemorated in schools, buildings, and awards, and his birthday recognized as National Inventors' Day in the United States. These honors reflected not just his contributions to technology, but the broader impact of his work on society and progress. Perhaps the most enduring aspect of Edison's legacy is the philosophy and approach he embodied. His life was a testament to the power of curiosity, an unyielding commitment to exploration and learning. He faced failures and setbacks, but he viewed them not as defeats, but as lessons, stepping stones on the path to success. His belief in trial and error, in the relentless pursuit of solutions, made him an enduring symbol of resilience and determination. Edison's story is one of inspiration. It's a narrative that resonates with the message that with passion, perseverance, and hard work, anyone can leave a mark on the world. His legacy continues to encourage and motivate, urging future generations to embrace creativity, to be unafraid of failure, and to relentlessly pursue their visions.